So, we've been sounding the whistle here since probably January.
Yes.
And I said back then that we were basically on our own because we weren't getting any help.
Yes.
So when it blew up here, it was a nightmare down here underneath this bridge.
Yes.
We're lucky that initially it started as a make sure nobody died type deal. Visiting with Chief Ortiz. That was the goal.
Right.
Because initially it was not enough water, not enough food, basically, not enough medical.
Huge crisis.
Till things got rolling.
Yes.
And then we had enough to do what needed to be done. So we're down here to support Border Patrol, support our partners.
Yes.
Because they were, it was overwhelming for them.
Yes.
So, we were just here as a support to them.
Yeah.
And help them accomplish what they needed to get done.
And what did they brief you? From Border Patrol's perspective, how did they go about dealing with this?
So you could tell that, it was all hands on deck, basically.
Yeah.
And everybody, we'll stop here so I can kind of talk through some of the stuff. It was all hands on deck. We were here basically to support them, whatever they needed. I don't think that the administration didn't want to put their face on it.
Right.
So I was basically the face, myself and the mayor and the county judge were the face of this issue till they came out. So Mayorkas came down. We had a good visit with him, but I saw the frustrations firsthand from the chief. That he couldn't get a message out because however that spread up there, wouldn't allow the message to get said. I felt the frustration.
Yeah, how incredibly frustrating. First at a humanitarian level, just to be dealing with all of these, people, and then also just from a patriotic perspective, to not have the clarity of mission. Really. We're right here at another checkpoint. We were talking with the National Guard earlier, and what they told us is that this morning they just detained someone from Iran. We were talking earlier, we saw IDs from Egypt, from the United Arab Emirates. People literally from all over the world are now entering the United States because Joe Biden has opened the border. You can see right here, you've got people who are crossing the border. They walk up into the United States of America, and then they dump their IDs. You can see all of this trash here. A lot of this, government papers, water, medicine, food. They dump it here, and they dump out their IDs. And just to give you a sense, this is just in a couple of minutes. These are all IDs of people who've just crossed over into the United States of America. And the reason why they do that is that this is a Nigerian passport. They drop their IDs here, and then they walk up to Joe Biden's administration, because Biden has made it impossible for law enforcement officers to do their job and actually secure the border. So all of these folks, what they did, they dropped their ID here, and then they walk up to, say, a Customs and Border Patrol truck. They turn themselves in. They are taken to the office. They fill out some paperwork, and of course, they've dropped their ID, so they can say any name that they want. And there's no biometric information that is collected. We know nothing about these individuals who are now in the United States of America. And then they're handed a notice to appear. They're told to show up at court at some point, and then they're on their way into the United States of America. The other thing that's really clear is that this is just an absolutely tragic human situation. These are human beings who, many of them have been taken advantage of by Mexican drug gangs, cartels, and smugglers because of Joe Biden's policies. They get here, and again, look, anywhere you walk, people are dropping their IDs and walking into the United States of America. So many of these people have been abused along the way, and that's why it's very clear Joe Biden and the drug gangs and cartels are now the largest traffickers in the world, largest human traffickers, largest child traffickers in the entire world.